Hello?
Hello.
Oh, hello there.
Hi.
What are you doing here?
I was just thinking about something that was said at the election, and how exactly are you Jude's dad?
Oh, it's a long story. There's
Well,
a lot.
we've got like a while the uh until the election, so can you tell me the long story?
Yeah, alright. So this story starts about 5 years ago. Me and my wife, Cyber, are living happily together in a house next door. We'd often switch between the houses, though I've always preferred hers. Anywho, so there I am. I'm sat there on my chair, and she walks up to me, and she asks me, "Hey, honey, can we get a cat?" I was just like, "What's a cat?" Because I'd never heard of a cat up until that point. She tried her best to explain it to me. It wasn't getting through until she showed me a picture of one, and that's when it clicked. I was like, "Oh, sure, you can have a cat." So I placed down a button. I pressed the button, and then boom, cat. And yes, I know the button wasn't necessary for me to do that. It was just funny. But yeah, Cyber fell in love with him the instant he materialized and named him Jude. And since it was the two of us who brought him into this world, he's our son.
So why is he anthropomorphic?
Huh?
Like, why is he uh like part human? Because
Oh, that! Well, there's another story. Like, a bit after he was born, so I'll say 4 years ago, back when the asteroid landed in my house. Alright, you know the big crater in my house? Yeah, that asteroid right there. Back when that crashed in my house, it caused a radiation surge around it. And Jude happened to be within that range when it happened. So because of that, the radiation got absorbed into him, and he mutated into what we all know and love today.
oh, so that's why he's a furry.
A what?
Never mind. Wait, if that's how he was made, do you think you could tell me about the dog mentioned in the debate?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So on one family outing we had many years ago, about like 3 years ago, I think it was actually. Uh, there we were, right? Me, Cyber, and Jude all walking along when we approached a stray puppy. Cyber and Jude felt pity upon the creature, so Jude decided to take it as his own. He fed it, gave it a collar, and he named it after a sign he once read on Sean's shack. I don't know who wrote it though.
Who's Sean? Like the sheep?
Oh no, he's an old resident of the realm. He used to live here. Good guy. Anyways, so Jude started to raise this little pup as his own, and he loved it a lot. And as he raised it, it kept growing and growing until it was quite big. You know, like when a dog is up to your hips, right? It was up to my hips, and that's a pretty big dog if you ask me. Um, but yeah. Anyways, so there he is chilling with his dog, and everything's fine, everything's happy. And then Waffle appeared.
Wait, so when was this?
About 6 months ago?
Waffle's been around for 6 months.
Yeah.
No wonder he's starting to mold.
Yeah. Yeah, no, yeah. Exactly. Anywho. So Waffle appeared, and he started to build up his base. And he begged me for a basement full of the rarest things I could find. So I supplied it to him. That, however, was a very big mistake. Waffle took my good deeds, my charity efforts, and he used them against my family by taking the OP sword I gave him and using it to behead Prickface on the bridge where he once lay.
How dare he?
I know. I was so devastated. Once I realized what he'd done, I was frustrated. He had not only broken my trust with him, but also a legally binding contract. All I could do at that moment in time was confiscate his OP loot. I could never forgive him after what he did. None of us truly have. We just act like he has, but no. I did construct a gravesite for Prickface though, outside Jude's cave as he requested, to stay close to his body. And that was that.
How dare Waffle do that to Jude? Like, that's why I'm voting for Jude and not Waffle.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of, you might want to go put your votes in the poll before it closes.
Oh yeah.
Well, time for the election.